we go. What? What are you doing here?
You're not an all-purpose fox.
Yeah. You're just crazy. So, I don't know. Okay, why did we keep inviting him back on? Or do we? I
think he invited himself.
Right. We really gotta do something. Anyway. So, Gabby.
Yes.
Let us introduce ourselves.
Okay. He's SoFox.
Hi, I'm SoFox.
And I am Gabby.
She's Gabby. And right now we've got another great set of questions which we've had from our people we've given the questionnaire to. And we're hopeful to answer them all for your amusement and pleasure.
Okay. So our first question is, so what does the fox say? Well, the fox says everything it wants to say. For example, right now I am saying the answer to this question.
Yes, it's not so much a question of what the fox says, it's what a fox should be allowed to say, and they should be allowed to say whatever they want. Doing anything else is censorship.
Mm-hmm. So what's the next question?
The next question is, turn down for what? Turn down for what? I don't know. I suppose I'll just have to turn this question down.
Okay. Are you all purpose with a U? Purpose.
Oh. No, it's not porpoise.
It's I don't know what it's supposed to mean.
I think what they're asking is, are you actually all-purpose?
Well, of course I am an all-purpose fox, but I'm not sure that's what it means because purpose is not spelled that way.
Well, we give this questionnaire to a lot of people who may not have spelling as their primary attribute.
Okay. So, yes, we are all-purpose.
Asked and answered. Thank you very much, Gabby. And now to move on to the next question. In thy youth thou pledged to marry thy sweetheart. Thou now art on a sacred quest in distant lands. Thy sweetheart asks thee to keep thy vow. Dost thou prefer white or orange?
I would say it depends on the context. Yes. I mean, white is generally better if you don't know what you're going to use it for because it goes better with many colors. But there are some cases in which orange goes best. For example, here.
Mm-hmm.
So
exactly. I feel like I'm being asked a specific question because, of course, we know of the Dutch William of Orange, and of course, in my native country, and of course in Ireland, the Orange Men. And so that always makes me a little reluctant to pledge allegiance to the colour orange without knowing more details. In terms of pledging to marry my sweetheart, the real question is whether she pledged to marry me as well. So another question that needs to be answered before a full conclusion should be determined. Gabby, I believe the next question is yours.
Oh, yes, it is. It says, what is your recommendation in tea?
I'm very glad I did not get that question. I think it's perfect that she did.
Thank you. Well, it really depends on your tastes. Some people, for example, like very strong teas, in which case I would recommend black teas or pu'er, which is even more fermented than black tea. If you want it a bit sweeter, you can have it with fruits or with chocolate or with dulce de leche. I have some here. And if you prefer softer teas, you can have white or green tea or herbal teas, and they go very nicely with flowers. Some people like plain teas, just tea with, which could be white, green, oolong, black, pu'er, etc. Or you can also have teas with flowers and or fruits. There are many different blends. I don't believe that there is one best way to make tea. I think it all depends on what you like, and in my case I prefer variety, so I like to have all kinds of teas.
Thank you very much, Gabby. That question was perfectly answered to a T. Next question. Damn it. But there's a question here that's marked out. It says, what is the airspeed velocity? Then it's just crossed out and damn it. So I'm not sure what your question is. So I assume it is you're asking what airspeed velocity is. Well, airspeed velocity is velocity in air. Now, a lot of people think that velocity is speed, but it's also speed and direction. So airspeed velocity is the speed and direction of something in the air. I believe I've answered that quite sufficiently. Your turn, Gabby.
Okay. How much?
Go on.
Buy one, get one free. Where did that come from?
Well, I believe it came from the table.
Oh, it was Daryil.
Or Daryl, yes. Daryl could have put it on the table. Yes, Daryl seems to try to outfox us, which is a dangerous game. I think...
Okay.
But he seems to do it because he cares. I missed. Alright,
Go erect an altar to the god of cardboard. Someone suggested you should do that.
okay.
Okay, so how much? This question could have many answers, so I will just pick one and say, oh,
Yeah.
I was going to say $133 with 55 cents, but this is, oh.
2 quarters and a cent, 51 cents.
51 cents. Okay, that's a bit less than what I was expecting, but I guess it works.
I suppose it makes sense.
It can be an answer, a valid answer to the question.
Mm-hmm. All right, great. And okay, I probably should not just engage in theft just this earlier on in. Okay. Can't make a dishonest living these days.
Go ahead.
Time has come, my friends, to talk of many things.
How's that even a question?
I'm desperately trying to remember how this goes. Well, I believe that the important thing to talk about is how the very dangerous subject of oyster murder. Every year, thousands, millions, billions, I didn't do the research, of oysters are brutally killed purely for the consumption and eating of many walruses and carpenters. I think we must all consider either of getting rid of all walruses and carpenters or preventing their consumption of all oysters.
Also for pearls.
Yes, pearls. But, you know, it's okay if it's a pearl. We can just take that and... Oysters do live after you take their pearls, right?
Mm-mm. They kill them to take the pearls out.
Huh. People need their pearls in all fairness, but it does seem cruel to kill the oysters. Damn it. Which would you prefer to have? An oyster alive or a pearl in your hand?
If you're asking me, I prefer an oyster alive.
Oh, right. Of course. You just had to make me the bad guy, didn't you?
You did it yourself.
True. I shall have to live with my guilt and shame and my guilty conscience.
Oh.
Read away, Gabby.
Oh.
I have to go and think in brood in darkness. Well, I mean, like... Okay. If the puppy likes me, I can't be that bad a person.
Okay. Oh, we have an interesting question here.
Wait, what?
We have an interesting question here.
No, that's what surprised me.
What is the secret of level 5 of the Omni?
Huh. Actually, Daryl and myself actually investigated this question earlier. And we also took another friend and we also investigated it with someone else. We discovered that it is something akin to, it has classrooms, it kind of only has one bank of level elevators that actually access it. And it seems to be like office, maintenance, conferences, classrooms, utility, office areas, which are not really much used to a guest, but can be helpful for more official functions. And not only did Daryl help, but also Merlin was there with us to assist in investigations, i.e. by running ahead of all of us and checking out the rooms ahead of us, so encouraging us to take a look as well.
Interesting.
Yes, thank you, Merlin, and thank you. It's great to, and of course Daryl as well, as a team effort, we investigated level 5 and found that it is actually rather boring, but interesting boring, not the boring sort of boring. Oh. Thank you, Daryl. Not that bad a guy.
Okay, here we have the question. Reese's fiancé hears the most at her job.
Is he going to leave his wife for me? No.
Thank you.
Welcome.
What is your quest? Well, as an all-purpose fox and an overall multitasker, I have many quests. One of them is to try as many teas as possible, and one of my other quests is to come here to Anthrocon as much as I can every year, if possible. Try to live my life as best as I can and do what I can to help others too. And a few more. I'll have to think about it, but I have many quests. Yeah.
Well, I hope you've got a good quest tracker. And when to get the side quests and everything. 12. Oh, I have the last question.
Oh.
Let us hope that this is a great question that will truly end the show on a fantastic note of brightness equaling a supernova. Well, like, only, at least as bright as it can be without damaging the retinas of every single person who watches this. What is the one change that you would make to life, the universe, or the world, and why? Ooh. That's actually a good question. I think we should both answer this, to be honest. Okay, the one change I would make to the life, the universe, or the world, and why. This might be a trickier one, but I think I would like everyone to be more curious, to think and learn more, to, seek out. I mean, I realize that not everyone is in the best position, but I would like them to just think more, look around them, see more, observe more, let it affect their actions, and to go out and investigate and be curious. Yeah. Not just the idle sort of research where you reading a book is fantastic, but also, get a bit involved in stuff. Just experience, sample the world around them, and not be afraid to take on something that they might disagree with or might even oppose their views. Because I think that no matter what you believe in, you can always get stuck in these ruts, always believe the same thing. And the problem is, sometimes these ruts get deeper and deeper the less you explore things outside of them. But I think it's enriching and vibrant and exciting to, explore new things, to explore new points of view, to explore new thoughts, and to just meet and learn about people. And even regardless of what you believe in, even if you disagree with them, you can just find some great you may just really like these people and learn more about them. So I suppose if I could make more change, I suppose, people more engage with the world around them and learn and get curious and find themselves enriched as a result.
And along those same lines, it would be nice if everyone would think for themselves instead of having others do the thinking for them.
I agree. Is there... do you have any other answer for the question, if you'd like to say?
It does say one change.
Yes, yes, I know.
Okay. So it wouldn't be fair to enumerate more than one.
Well, I think that fairness is a somewhat vague quality. I think what truly they wanted, what the spirit of the question was to determine what we felt about the world needed to be changed.
Or if you're asking me at this precise time, it would be nice if we required fewer hours of sleep.
That's a good one. Okay. I still like dreaming, though.
Yeah, me too. But it would be nice if we could still dream, but it didn't take so long, so we could stay awake longer and do more things during the day.
I think that's a very good answer. Awesome. And with that seems to be the last question of the All-Purpose Fox. And I want to say thank you very much for all our listeners for listening to the very educated and extremely vital opinions and thoughts and answers of these two fantastic foxes you see before you.
Thank you.
Well, and I suppose that there's only one thing to do, is to finish with a song. Do, 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 do. We hope you've enjoyed the All-Purpose Fox. We hope you've enjoyed your time with us. I hope you have learned. I hope you have found the fantastic things that are all around. Please come next year, for I can say without fear, we will put on a show, just so you know, the opinions and answers and thoughts and things of the All-Purpose Fox!
And Daryil.